Hey guys, good morning. It's Pastor Mike right here in beautiful San Antonio, Texas. Man, well, we're touching lives and we're changing hearts here at His Grace Church. His Grace Church is a destination for divine visitation where miracles are still happening today. I want to encourage you to join me this morning beginning at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for our Sunday morning worship celebration. Man, we're going to kick up the jams. We're going to rock the house for Jesus. We're going to get our praise on, and Pastor Kim is going to point us into the throne room of heaven through worship, our connection point with God through worship. And so we just take a few moments and just kind of allow the music and the songs to generate not just an atmosphere of praise and worship, but a connection point where we're just kind of drawing away from our week and just focusing a few moments on God, focusing our attention on God, magnifying. When we talk about praise and worship, we're beginning to magnify God, meaning that whatever we magnify, we make bigger. And so during our praise and worship portion of the service this morning, we're going to make God bigger for a moment in our lives by focusing our attention on Him and giving Him gracious gratitude and thanksgiving for everything that He's done for us throughout the week, man. I tell you, our weeks can be good, bad, and ugly, but God is still God in all things. And so as we continue then throughout our service, we're going to be teaching the Word of God this morning. And this morning we're going to continue in our transformative series, Unlocking Heaven's Blessings, the Heart of Giving. And so in this morning's lesson, we're going to kind of do a deep dive into the spiritual essence of generosity, and we're going to take a look at the profound lessons that Jesus taught us through His observation of giving. And as we've already learned in this study, God's generosity knows no bounds. And, you know, we learned from Malachi last week, especially chapter 3, verse 10, that when the window of heaven opens, miracles pour forth. And then Jesus reminds us in Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21 that our treasures reflect the desires of our hearts. And so what does that really mean? What does it really mean that when Jesus sees what we give? What does that mean? Jesus sees what we give. Is it important to Him? You know, in Luke chapter 6 and verse 21, or in the 21st chapter of Luke, Jesus watched closely not only to the amount that was given, but the spirit and the intent behind each gift. And so we'll find this morning that how the rich gave out of their abundance, casually tossing their offerings into the offering bucket, but then a poor widow woman living in extreme poverty gave all she had. And that was just 2 small coins. That's all she had. Her act wasn't just an offering, it was a testament of unwavering faith and reverence. And so what did occur is that Jesus recognized her unparalleled sacrifice, stating that she gave more than everybody else. And so despite having a little, Jesus recognized that the widow's offering wasn't about quantity, but quality. And when we look at this, despite having a little, she gave everything she had. And what that echoes the profound truth that it's not about how much we give, but it's the heart behind the giving. And so as we continue our study this morning, this is what we're going to be able to learn, that giving isn't just an act, it's a reflection of our faith, love, and commitment to God. And whether it's a lot or little, it's truly the heart that really matters. The intent of our heart is what really matters to God. So remember, where your treasure is where your heart will also be, is what Jesus stated in Matthew 6:21. So then, man, let's strive together with genuine love, faith, and reverence in our giving, because we're going to find out this morning that Jesus is always watching. And so, man, I encourage you to be a part of our Sunday morning worship celebration beginning at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time right here at His Grace Church, man. Our physical location is 6995 Alamo Downs Parkway, right here in the great city of San Antonio. That's located in the far west part of San Antonio in the I-10, in the 410, 151 corridor. We're not far from Caliente Harley-Davidson. If you can find Caliente Harley-Davidson, you can definitely find us. We're inside the loop, just off of Calabria Road on Alamo Downs Parkway. Now, if you're like I am and you need to be visual, there is a map on your screen right now to help you kind of facilitate where we are located, and you can always Google us or maps. We're very easy to find. So 6995 Alamo Downs Parkway right here in San Antonio, beginning at 10:30 a.m. You can join us in service. Man, that's always the best way, is to be a part of the community on campus, man. You get to meet new folks, you get to socialize, and we like to socialize, that's for sure. So, come be a part of what we're doing here at His Grace Church on campus. And, we're a smaller body of believers where everyone can know your name. And there's a plethora of opportunities for you to get hooked up and be a part of taking Jesus, not only to our city, to the world, but to the nations as well through what we're doing here at His Grace Church. If you can't join us here live or in person on campus, then, man, be a part of our awesome online community, man. We have a plethora of ways that you can you can watch the service online, live streaming through our Facebook channel. We definitely are on we definitely have YouTube, X, which is formerly Twitter, and we're also on Rumble. Beginning at 10:30 a.m., we live stream to all these platforms, so you can be a part of our service right here at His Grace Church, man. And so I just want to take a few moments to thank you for joining us today in this enlightening journey. And I encourage you to stay tuned for more insights. And remember, unlock the blessings of heaven with a heart full of love, man. That's what we're talking about and teaching about in this series. So, man, I look forward to seeing you right back here, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you haven't already, take a moment, check out our website at www.hgc.church or hgcchurch.com, depending on which platform you're using. Sometimes Google has a problem with the .church, so that's why we also have a .com. Man, there's a plethora of learning material out there to help you in our digital resources on your spiritual journey to develop and to grow as you walk out your commitment to Christ every day. So, man, join us this morning, 10:30 a.m., right here at His Grace Church, a destination for divine visitation where miracles are still happening today. I'm Pastor Michael Pillmore. Thanks for taking a few moments to like this video. Man, check out our other resources on our YouTube page as well, right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Rumble. God bless you. I'll see you right back here in just a few minutes.